It's your boy, Neighborhood Nature Boy. What's poppin' with the population? We back outside.
So today I'm going to be updating you guys on how the Soursop seedlings are doing, how much they've grown, if they even sprouted at all, which they've done. And also, this batch that I aired on the show is actually the second batch. The first batch that I even started shooting, it was kind of taking longer than usual to sprout. I actually started a new one, which was the second batch that I actually aired on the show. And you know what's so ironic is that this is why you never rush nature and just be patient, because now the first batch of Soursop seeds that I didn't air on the show is now starting to sprout, you feel me? So I have a total of a good anywhere from 15 to 30 seedlings that are sprouting and ready to be planted, probably more than that. That's just what grows above the soil. So, but I'm gonna show you the batch that I originally even aired on the show anyway, and we're gonna move them into their own respective pots, you dig? So let's get it, neighbors. Oh, and also, come on now, yeah, come on now, yeah, you already know the vibes, man. Come on now, we got them gloves today, man. Can't be fucking up the cuticles, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your player on them. You heard? Let's get it. Alright, so these are the seedlings that sprouted. You dig? I don't know if you can see, but look at these bad boys. This isn't the original pot. This is like the secondary pot that I use. As you can see, it's all beat up and torn up. But, you know, like I always say, neighbors, it does not matter what you put your plants in, as long as it can hold the dirt. You know what I'm saying? You could put it in a cardboard box, put it in a beat up pot like this one. You could put it in a plastic container, you could put it in a bag. It does not matter, as long if it can hold dirt and if it has good filtration. Like if you poke holes in it and you allow the water to, you know, filter out, you're good. You know what I'm saying? You're good. But here's the original batch, or the first batch. I won't say the original, but the first batch of Soursop seeds out of this episode that sprouted. You dig? So, you know, this is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some still under the dirt. And then if you count this one, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I got some more that you know are pretty new. But yeah, man. Oh, also what I want to tell you guys, like see for instance, like you see how this seedling still has the seed attached to it. Now, being that the leaf is already formed and it's already kind of coming out, you can leave the seed on there, or you could take it off. It's totally up to you. I'm probably just, honestly, it looks good enough to take it off. Usually when the seed is still attached to the leaf, that means that the leaf is not done forming yet. But as you can see, like the leaf is like, I don't know if you guys can see, but the leaf is actually trying to come out that bit. But say for instance, see, these are two examples right here. This seedling right here, it's ready to come out. So the leaf is ready to come out, as suppose this one, how it still has the seed on it, is not ready to come out. You dig? So it's like probably a couple days until it comes out and breaks free. But this one's ready, this one's not. So you can, if you want to, if you do have a seedling where it's like kind of fighting its way out, you can make it a little easier and just crack the seed and take it off. But you know, it's not a big deal if you do or don't. But first I'm gonna start by mixing the soil, mixing the dirt that we got, and you know, mixing all the dirt together, and then, you know, placing them in their own respective pots. Hopefully, maybe hopefully, I usually don't like to use the word hope, but hopefully we have enough topsoil to mix this dirt. If not, I'm going to be taking some from some pots that I have that are not even being used anyway. So alright, so I'm just going to use this bucket to mix the dirt and soil. So now we got some peat moss. What we're gonna do is mix it a little bit. Soil that I use is topsoil and a peat moss, and I may be putting some food scraps in there as well when I juice later on. Listen, I say the best base for planting any food is manure. Manure is the best base that you can use, but use what you have. Get creative. You know what I'm saying? You can use any type of food scrap, potato scraps, eggshells. What else is there? You know, any fruit or veggie scraps that you're about to throw away, or peels or whatever. You can use those to enhance the soil, you know what I'm saying? Add nutrients to the soil. Bananas, I know banana peels and orange peels are great for the soil as well. Throw some cinnamon in there as well. That's what I like to do with my soil. But like I said, cow manure or horse manure is the best base for your soil. They love it. There's so much nutrients, it's so nutrient dense, and you know, the plants just love it. You could get manure from Home Depot or any garden stores that sell dirt. They should have manure. Or if you know a local farmer that has horses and cows, get manure from them. A lot of them throw away manure anyway. There's no better or more organic compost or manure than straight from the cow itself. Now I'm about to just create some holes for them to get in there. Create them nice and deep, nice and deep, nice and deep. Not too deep, because you want to give the roots a chance to have a nice bottom to spread to. You know what I'm saying? And you want the tree. You know, you want the plant, the seedling, to go upward more out of the pot. You dig? So let's get it. Get the seedling from under. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just pull it out, because you could mess up the root, and you know what I'm saying, that could stress out the plant. Usually you want to wait until the seedling is about 2 inches tall. You know what I mean? 2 to 3 inches, and that's about the size of these seedlings. So you dig? Look how beautiful and strong and big this one is growing. Look at this root. This is beautiful. This one's gonna grow pretty fast. But honestly, you can't really judge a plant by how it looks from the seedling process, because look, here's a really small one. Now you may think this small one is not gonna grow faster than this one, but shoot, it may. I've had seedlings that grew so slow in the seedling process, but once you transported it to an own respective pot, it grew faster than the seedling that was growing super fast in the seedling process. Yeah, we got that nice fresh cinnamon. So this is what I usually use. Whoa. So this is what I usually use. I sprinkle on the top of the soil because it has antimicrobial and antifungal properties that help, you know, the seedlings grow stronger and faster. You dig? It helps keep fungus away from the roots, and you know, it just stimulates the roots even more, and you know, adds organic nutrients to the roots. Usually I sprinkle it directly on the roots before I throw the dirt and fully plant it in there. But you know, sometimes you know what I mean, I sprinkle it on the top and just water the plant. So that's what I'm gonna do, is just sprinkle on the top of the dirt, and then I'm gonna water it. But make sure your dirt is well aerated, because if your dirt or if your soil is just tightly patted down and condensed, it's gonna be harder for nutrients and water to work its way down to the roots. You feel me? You want to make the seedlings job and the roots much more easier to maneuver through the dirt. You dig? So make sure that the dirt is well aerated and nice and loose. Not too loose, but not too condensed and patted down. You know, then all I'm going to do now is just water them a little bit and put them in there where I keep them, where there's a nice amount of sun. Soursop seeds can stay in the sun all day. They can get all day sun. They're a tropical fruit. They love the heat. They love the sun. You know, they love direct sun too. All plants love sun. It's just some like direct sun, some like indirect sun. Now, what's the difference between indirect sunlight and regular sunlight? Indirect sunlight is like when you put a plant in the light, but you know it has a glass in between it and the sun. You did, that's indirect. Now, direct sunlight is, you know, out in the open, out in the air, getting that direct sun straight to the plant. You dig? And these love direct sunlight, so it doesn't matter. They're not gonna drop. Just water it. Make sure you keep watering it. The bigger they get, just upgrade the pot. That's it. And you know, eventually you'll a nice big soursop plant like this. You dig? You feel me? These will eventually turn into these. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And then
To this.
This will eventually turn in a beautiful fruit-bearing tree. And one thing I love about soursop is that they have multiple seasons in a year. They don't have a season like mango where they just fruit once a year. No, they could fruit multiple times a year. It doesn't matter. This tree here, this came off the most fruit-bearing season it's ever had. This tree actually just bared us like a good anywhere from 40 to 50 fruits, and that's just one tree. The other trees are just now starting to, you know, bear their own fruits, and you know, that's the abundance that they come with, and that's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's just the beginning. It may grow more. The next season may come with more, even more soursops. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's just one tree. We got about 4 of them in the back. You can see how abundant the soursop tree is, you know what I'm saying? Such an expensive fruit, but so abundant, you know what I'm saying? It's a great investment if you want to start growing your own soursop. You could sell it, or you could just have your own to just have and you know, eat yourself. Make smoothies with it, juices with it. Y'all see my page. I'll be making all types of juices with it. So, you know, it's very healthy for you. Not just the fruit itself, but the actual leaves on the soursop tree. You know, I know you guys heard of soursop leaf tea, which has anti-cancer properties. It's great for digestion. It's great. It's antifungal and parasitic and all those other amazing compounds that it's filled with. So yeah, you're getting a whole lot when you're planting some of these trees. When you're planting your own, you know what I'm saying? They have medicinal properties. They taste amazing, super sweet. You know, you could juice them, you could make some type of recipe out of them. Whatever your creative mind just conjures up. All I'm gonna do now is just water them and then place them wherever I place them. And that's it for today. Episodes 1 and 2, I showed you guys how to take the seedlings, sprout it, nurture it, and put it in its own respective pots to grow into their own. The next one I'm gonna show you when they get a little bit bigger, and you know, I'm probably not gonna be planting no more of these in the backyard. So these are probably gonna be for sale. So if you guys just want to start off at the plant process, where you just take the plant and plant it in your backyards, or keep upgrading the pots, tap into the neighborhood nursery. So, you know, that'll be it. And also, stay tuned for more and more Neighborhood Growers Society episodes teaching you guys how to grow your own and become your own food source. And not only food source for you and your family, but for neighbors all around the neighborhood. You dig? It's your boy, Neighborhood Nature Boy. There's no greater spiritual journey, or not too many greater spiritual experiences than taking a seed and you know, nurturing this little seed to become this big, beautiful, gigantic fruit-bearing tree that, like I just said, will not just feed you and your family, but a whole village, a whole neighborhood full of neighbors. You dig? So it's your boy, Neighborhood Nature Boy. Make sure to leave a like, comment what you want to learn how to grow, and not only that, but subscribe to the neighborhood if you haven't by now. And also follow me on all my socials at Neighborhood Nature Boy _ on TikTok, Facebook, IG, and the Fanbase app, and on Twitter, the Nature Boy Show. Also, go subscribe to the free newsletter to get updates on everything going on in the neighborhood, from the plants to the neighborhood pieces to the health and wellness blog.
to recipes, to everything going on in the neighborhood. Much more episodes coming on the way, so stay tuned. And always, always, always remember that whenever in doubt, check the neighborhood out. You damn.
Start your schools in the neighborhood.